one military and a civilian were brutally killed in Tiko at the CDC plantation. And many fingers are pointing at Ambazonia fighters from all platforms. When you read, they say the Ambazonia fighter, but they have not claimed responsibility. That is why we cannot conclude on TFA talking point that the Ambazonia fighter did that. But one military and a civilian were brutally killed, and they say the gunmen attacked a convoy of CDC workers within the plantation, and two went into their early grave. This whole issue is mainly because of the Anglophone crisis, because of the military solution in southern Cameroon. That is the main issue. If there was no military solution in southern Cameroon, people could have not been going into their early grave. When you see somebody with a gun, you know that that person is an armed robber. But because of the military solution in southern Cameroon, killing is just rampant. Every minute, one person gone into his or her early grave. Now two person. And when you look into the agenda of the two elephants fighting in southern Cameroon, that is the government of President Paul Biya and the Ambazonia, you look at their objective. The Ambazonia say they are fighting to achieve their independence, and the government say they are fighting to maintain one and indivisible Cameroon. But when you look at their target, the people they are targeting, those people have nothing to do with their independence or with one and indivisible Cameroon. The CDC, for example, is a plantation. The main aim of that plantation is to produce food for Cameroonians and even for the population in the world, because CDC export food in many other countries. But this is a company that has suffered more than any others. Burnt down, workers' fingers cut off, and many other things. And then you ask yourself, where are these people leading to? What are they actually fighting for? You cannot explain it. You cannot give any reason. Because I cannot understand it that, okay, the whole issue is a political issue. Why attacking a company that is involved but in agriculture? People are going into their early grave and we just remain quiet. Killing and stopping CDC from operating cannot give the Amazonia the independence they are fighting for. A killing and burning down CDC cannot give the one and indivisible Cameroon that the government is holding on to. The military solution, even if the government hold on to the military solution and believe that the only military way and the only people that are targeting are the Amazonia fighters, many people are taking advantage of it and doing terrible things in southern Cameroon. Armed robbers, rebel groups, many other groups are using it as an opportunity to carry guns and do terrible things in southern Cameroon, because up to now, the Amazonia, they have not claimed responsibility. So who did it? Nobody is coming up to say, I did it. A convoy of workers attack and two killed, a military and a civilians, because of the Anglophone crisis, which is a political issue, a constitutional issue. But the government of President Paul Biya hold on to the military solution to end it. And the Amazonia claim that they are defending themselves and defending to fight and achieve their independence. Meaning, to their own agenda, they have to kill all the military until President Paul Biya and the government will surrender, and then they will declare their independence. And to President Paul Biya, they have to kill all the Amazonian fighters until there will be no one left. And the ideology, Amazonia and separation, died. And that is when they will have one and indivisible Cameroon. And my question is, when will this whole issue happen? Which day, as an Amazonia fighter, are you thinking to finish all the military of the Cameroon government? Which day, as the government or the military of the Cameroon government, are you thinking to eliminate all Amazonia, plus the children that are having that ideology, that mindset, that one day they will separate? Which day are you going to finish them? Because we are stupid in doing this. Think very well before taking any necessary action. Do not just be doing something in a stupid way and people are being forced into their early grave every blessed year. because of your stupid decision that you do not look into it in the long run. Where will this lead me, and how long will this take me? No, it is just fight. Because you hold a gun, you have the weapons, you have everything, and that having the gun is having power, and everybody has to surrender to you. But think about it. Would you achieve what you are fighting for?